My beloved child, today I come to you with a message of deep significance. In this moment, I urge you to pause and listen to what I have to say. For the plans I have for you are great. They are filled with purpose, and they are shaped by my love and wisdom. Do not miss what I have planned for you, for these plans have been in motion since before you were born. They are crafted with the finest care, and they are meant to bring you closer to me, to fulfill your divine destiny. I see many of you moving through life day by day, unaware of the great purpose that lies before you. You are caught up in the cares of this world, work, family, responsibilities, and sometimes forget that there is a higher calling upon your life. I want you to wake up to the reality that I have not forgotten you. I have not forsaken you. I have plans for you, and these plans are rooted in my eternal love. Do not be like those who sleep, who slumber through their days, unaware of the spiritual battle around them. The enemy seeks to distract you, to pull you away from the path I have set before you. He will use every means possible, worry, fear, doubt, and temptation, to keep you from seeing the blessings I have prepared. But I say to you today, open your eyes, open your hearts, for I am working in ways that you cannot yet see, but soon they will be revealed. One of the most beautiful promises I have given to my children is found in Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. This is not just a promise for the distant past. This is a promise for you today. My plans for you are not random. They are deliberate, full of purpose and meaning. You may be going through a season of difficulty right now. Perhaps you feel as though your life is not where you expected it to be. You might be facing financial struggles, relational heartache, or spiritual dryness. But understand this: none of these challenges are too great for me. Every hardship you face is an opportunity for me to work in your life. It is through the trials that I refine you, shape you, and mold you into the person I have destined you to become. The plans I have for you are to prosper you, not in the way the world defines prosperity, which is often measured by material wealth and success, but in a way that touches the deepest parts of your soul. True prosperity is found in a relationship with me, where your heart is at peace, your mind is at rest, and your spirit is alive with the joy of my presence. This is what I desire for you: not fleeting happiness, but everlasting joy. My children, the future I have prepared for you is filled with hope. It is easy to look around at the world and see only darkness, despair, and uncertainty. But I want you to lift your eyes to me. I want you to see beyond the present troubles and know that I am the God of all creation. I hold the future in my hands, and I have already written a story for your life that is far greater than anything you could imagine. Hope is not something that is based on circumstances. It is not dependent on whether your life is easy or hard. Hope is rooted in who I am. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I am the one who was, who is, and who is to come. When you place your hope in me, you are placing it in the one who never changes, who never fails, and who is always faithful. So do not be afraid of what tomorrow holds. Do not let fear or anxiety take root in your heart. Instead, trust in me. I have gone before you, and I am preparing the way. Even when the road seems difficult, even when it feels like you are walking through the valley of the shadow of death, know that I am with you. I will never leave you, nor forsake you. One of the most challenging aspects of following my plan is trusting my timing. I know that many of you are waiting for answers, waiting for breakthroughs, waiting for miracles. It can be frustrating when things do not happen as quickly as you would like. But understand this, my children. My timing is perfect. I see the whole picture from beginning to end, and I know exactly when to bring about the fulfillment of my promises. You must learn to trust me in the waiting. I am not slow in keeping my promises, as some might think. Rather, I am patient, not wanting anyone to perish, but for all to come to repentance. 2 Peter 3:9. There are things I am working on behind the scenes, things that you cannot yet see, but that are necessary for my plan to come to fruition in your life. Do not be discouraged if it feels like your prayers are going unanswered. Every prayer you pray is heard, and I am moving in response to each one. Sometimes the answer is not yes or no, but wait. Trust that in the waiting, I am preparing something far greater than you could ever imagine. My plans for you require your obedience. I cannot force you to walk in the path I have prepared for you. I have given you free will, and with that comes the responsibility to choose me. Each day, you are presented with choices, some small, some significant, but all of them shape the course of your life. Will you choose to follow me? Will you trust me even when you do not understand? Will you obey my word, even when it goes against the grain of the world? Obedience is not always easy. It may require you to let go of things you hold dear, to step out of your comfort zone, or to face opposition. But I promise you this: obedience to me will always lead to blessing. When you follow my commands, when you align your heart with my will, you will see my hand move in your life in ways that will astonish you. Faith is the key that unlocks my plans for your life. Without faith, it is impossible to please me. Hebrews 11:6. I want you to walk by faith, not by sight. The world around you may tell you to rely on what you can see, touch, and understand. But I am calling you to something greater. I am calling you to trust in me, even when the way forward is unclear. Faith is not just believing that I exist. It is trusting that I am who I say I am, and that I will do what I have promised. It is stepping out, even when you do not have all the answers. It is believing that I am able to do immeasurably more than you could ever ask or imagine. Ephesians 3:20. The enemy will try to plant seeds of doubt in your heart. He will whisper lies, telling you that I have forgotten you, that I do not care about your struggles, that my promises are not true. But I say to you today, do not listen to the voice of the enemy. Stand firm in your faith. Hold fast to my word, for it is truth, and it will never fail. Each of you has a unique purpose that I have designed specifically for you. No one else can fulfill the role that I have given you. You were created for such a time as this, with specific gifts, talents, and passions that I have placed within you. Do not compare your journey to that of others. Do not think that your role is insignificant or that you are not enough. You are more than enough because I am with you. Your purpose is not just about what you do. It is about who you are becoming. I am more concerned with your character than with your accomplishments. As you seek me, As you grow in your relationship with me, you will begin to understand the fullness of the purpose I have for your life. It is a purpose that will bring glory to my name and bless those around you. My children, do not miss what I planned for you. The road may not always be easy, but I am with you every step of the way. My love for you is boundless. My grace is sufficient, and my plans for you are good. Trust in me with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge me, and I will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. Now is the time to rise up in faith, to embrace the future I have prepared for you. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. Step into the fullness of what I have for you, knowing that I am the God who goes before you, who walks beside you, and who will bring you safely to your destination. I love you with an everlasting love, and I'm excited to see all that you will become as you walk in my plans. Amen. As you continue on this journey, remember that walking in the light of my purpose requires staying close to me. I am the light of the world, and those who follow me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 8:12. My light is what illuminates your path, revealing the steps you need to take and the decisions you need to make. When you walk in my light, you can move forward with confidence, knowing that I am guiding your every step. But walking in my light also requires intentionality. You must choose to spend time in my presence, to seek me through prayer, worship, and the study of my word. This is where you will find clarity for your life. My word is a lamp unto your feet and a light unto your path. Psalm 119:105. In a world full of distractions, it is easy to get sidetracked. But if you keep your focus on me, I will keep you in perfect peace and guide you into the fullness of your purpose. Fear and doubt are two of the greatest enemies of my plans for your life. The enemy knows that if he can make you afraid or cause you to doubt my goodness, he can prevent you from stepping into all that I have for you. But I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. When fear arises, remember that I am with you. You are never alone. I am your shield, your protector, and your strong tower. When you feel overwhelmed by fear or uncertainty, call on my name, and I will answer you. I will calm your fears and fill you with my peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. Philippians 4:7. Doubt can be equally paralyzing. You may doubt my love for you, my ability to provide, or my plan for your future. But remember, my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 55:9. Even when you don't understand, trust that I am working all things together for your good. Romans 8:28. Doubt is an invitation to trust me more deeply. When you surrender your doubts to me, you make room for faith to grow. My beloved, one of the most important steps in not missing what I have planned for you is learning to surrender. Surrender is not about giving up. It is about giving over. It's about releasing your control and trusting that my plan is better than anything you could design on your own. This kind of surrender requires humility and faith. It means acknowledging that you don't have all the answers, but trusting that I do. When you surrender, you give me permission to work fully in your life. You open the door for miracles, breakthroughs, and divine intervention. surrendering to my will does not mean that life will be free of challenges, but it does mean that I will carry you through every challenge with grace and strength. There is great power in surrender. It is in your surrender that I can fully use you for my glory. It is in your surrender that you find true freedom, the freedom to be who I created you to be, without the burden of trying to control everything on your own. I am asking you today to trust me enough to surrender your plans, your fears, and your future into my hands. When you do, you will experience the fullness of the abundant life I have promised you. John 10:10. I have called you not just to exist, but to live a life of purpose and passion. Every day is an opportunity to walk in the plans I have for you. There is work for you to do, work that only you can accomplish. You are not here by accident. You are here on purpose, for a purpose. Living a life of purpose means recognizing that your time on this earth is limited. You are a part of a much bigger story, a story that I have been writing since the beginning of time. Your life has significance, and every decision you make has the potential to impact eternity. When you live with this awareness, you will approach each day with a sense of urgency and passion. Passion is the fire that will fuel your purpose. It is the deep desire within you to pursue what I have placed in your heart. When you align your passions with my will, you will experience a sense of fulfillment that nothing else can provide. You will wake up each day excited to do the work I have set before you, knowing that it is not in vain. To fully embrace what I have planned for you, you must also step out in boldness. Do not let fear or the opinions of others hold you back. I have placed dreams and visions within you that are meant to come to life. But those dreams require action. It is not enough to simply know my plans. You must be willing to take the steps necessary to bring them to fruition. Boldness is not arrogance. It is confidence in who I am and who I have called you to be. It is knowing that I am with you and that I will equip you for every task. When you step out in boldness, you are declaring your faith in me. You are saying, God, I trust you enough to take the first step, even when I don't see the whole picture. I am calling you to be bold in your faith, bold in your love, and bold in your pursuit of the purpose I have for you. There are people in your life who need to see your boldness, who need to witness your unwavering trust in me. Your boldness will inspire others to step out in faith as well, and together you will accomplish great things for my kingdom. Part of the plan I have for you involves serving others. I have called you to be my hands and feet in this world, to share my love with those who are hurting, lost, and broken. Serving others is not just something you do. It is a reflection of who you are in me. I came to serve, not to be served. Mark 10:45. And I am calling you to do the same. When you serve others, you are not only fulfilling my plan for your life, but you are also participating in something much larger than yourself. You are part of my mission to bring healing, hope, and salvation to the world. Your acts of service, no matter how small, have the power to transform lives and to bring people closer to me. Look for opportunities to serve those around you. Whether it is through a kind word, a helping hand, or a generous gift, every act of service is an expression of my love. As you serve, you will find that your own life is enriched. you will experience the joy of being a vessel of my grace, and you will see my blessings flow not only into your life, but into the lives of those you serve. As you walk in my plans, there will be times when you face obstacles, trials, and challenges. In those moments, I want you to hold on to my promises. My word is filled with promises that are for you. Promises of provision, protection, healing, and guidance. These promises are not just words on a page. They are living and active, and they will sustain you through every season of life. When you feel weary, remember my promise to give you rest. Matthew 11:28. When you feel afraid, remember my promise to never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrews 13:5. When you feel lost, remember my promise to guide you and make your path straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. My promises are a firm foundation, and you can build your life upon them with confidence. My beloved children, the plans I have for you are far greater than anything you could imagine. They are plans filled with purpose, love, and eternal significance. I am calling you today to embrace the journey ahead with faith, courage, and trust. Do not miss what I have planned for you. Walk with me, and I will lead you into a future that is filled with hope, joy, and the fulfillment of your divine destiny. You are not alone on this journey. I am with you, and I will never leave you. My love for you is unchanging, and my grace is sufficient for every step you take. Trust in me, and you will see my hand move in your life in ways that will exceed your wildest dreams. Now is the time to step into all that I have for you. The road ahead may not always be easy, but it will be worth it. For I am the Lord your God, and I have prepared great things for you. Don't miss what I have planned for you. Amen. As you continue on this journey, remember that walking in the light of my purpose requires staying close to me. As you walk into the plans I have for you, there will be moments when the path is unclear. Life will present seasons of uncertainty, times when you cannot see what lies ahead. It is in these moments that I am asking you to trust me more deeply than ever before. Trusting me in the unknown requires faith that goes beyond what you can see or understand. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am the God of the future as well as the present. I see the end from the beginning, and I am orchestrating everything for your good. When you cannot see the next step, remember that I am the one who holds your life in my hands. I have already gone before you, preparing the way. The unknown is not unknown to me. In these seasons, lean into my presence. Trust that I am guiding you, even when you can't see the whole picture. Take one step at a time, and as you do, you will begin to see my plan unfold. Do not let fear or anxiety about the future steal your peace. Instead, trust that I am with you in every moment, working out my perfect will for your life. My beloved, as you walk in the plans I have for you, it is essential that you stay rooted in my love. My love is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Without my love, you cannot fully understand or receive the fullness of the blessings I have for you. My love is what gives you the strength to face challenges, the courage to step out in faith, and the peace to rest in my promises. I love you with an everlasting love, a love that is not based on your performance or your circumstances. My love for you is constant, unchanging, and unconditional. Nothing you do can make me love you more, and nothing you do can make me love you less. My love is the anchor for your soul, the safe place you can return to in every season of life. When you stay rooted in my love, you are able to walk in the freedom and confidence that comes from knowing who you are in me. You are my beloved child, chosen and dearly loved. Let this truth sink deeply into your heart. Let it shape the way you see yourself, the way you see others, and the way you approach the plans I have for your life. The plans I have for you will require you to walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. It is through faith that you will see my promises fulfilled in your life. Faith is what allows you to move forward, even when the path is uncertain. It is what keeps you anchored to my promises, even when circumstances seem to contradict them. Walking by faith means trusting in my word, even when everything around you suggests otherwise. It means believing that I am who I say I am, and that I will do what I have promised to do. Faith is not blind optimism. It is a deep trust in my character and my faithfulness. As you walk by faith, I will strengthen you. I will give you the grace to keep moving forward, even when you feel weary or discouraged. I will provide for you in ways that you cannot foresee, and I will open doors that no one can shut. Trust me to lead you step by step, and you will see my hand at work in your life in ways that will leave you in awe. The plans I have for you will not always unfold quickly or easily. There will be times when you will need to persevere through trials, delays, and difficulties. But do not lose heart, for I am using these seasons to strengthen your faith and to prepare you for what lies ahead. Perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. Romans 5:3-4. Perseverance is the ability to keep going, even when it's hard. It's the determination to hold on to my promises, even when the fulfillment seems distant. Perseverance is what allows you to press through obstacles and opposition, knowing that I am working all things together for your good. When you feel like giving up, remember that I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. I am your strength when you are weak, and I will carry you through the storms of life. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will give you the endurance you need to finish the race I have set before you. As you step into the plans I have for you, know that my grace is sufficient for you. 2 Corinthians 12:9. My grace is what enables you to do what you cannot do on your own. It is my power working in you and through you to accomplish my purposes. You do not have to rely on your own strength or abilities, for my grace will sustain you. There will be moments when you feel inadequate or unqualified for the tasks I have called you to. But remember, it is not about your qualifications. It is about my grace. I do not call the qualified. I qualify the called. I have chosen you, and I will equip you with everything you need to fulfill the plans I have for your life. Embrace my grace and allow it to carry you through every challenge, every victory, and every season of life. When you rest in my grace, you will find that my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew 11:30. You don't have to strive or struggle to make things happen in your own strength. Simply trust in my grace and watch as I work through you in ways that will amaze you. One of the greatest parts of the plan I have for you is to become a vessel of my love. I have poured my love into your heart so that you can share it with others. The world is in desperate need of my love, and I have chosen you to be a carrier of that love. As you walk in my plans, look for opportunities to love those around you. Love is the greatest commandment, and it is through love that people will see me in you. Whether it's through acts of kindness, words of encouragement, or simply being present for someone in need, every expression of love is a reflection of me. Love is what will draw people to me. When you love others, you are showing them who I am. You are being my hands and feet, reaching out to a world that is hurting and lost. Let love be the driving force behind everything you do. As you love others, you will find that my love for you grows even deeper, and you will experience the joy and fulfillment of living out my greatest command. The plans I have for you are not just for your benefit. They are also for the generations to come. I am calling you to leave a legacy of faith, hope, and love. Your life is a seed that will produce fruit for years to come. What you do today will impact those who come after you. As you walk in my plans, think about the legacy you want to leave. How do you want to be remembered? More importantly, how do you want my name to be remembered through your life? I am calling you to live in such a way that my glory is revealed through you, that people see me in everything you do. Your faithfulness to my plans will leave a lasting impact. It will inspire others to seek me, to trust me, and to walk in the plans I have for them. The seeds you plant today will bear fruit for generations. Trust that I am using your life to accomplish something far greater than you can imagine. My beloved, as you step into all that I have planned for you, know that I am with you every step of the way. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. I am the God who sees you, who knows you, and who loves you with an everlasting love. The plans I have for you are good, and they are filled with hope and purpose. Do not be afraid of the future, for I am already there. Trust me, and you will see my hand move in your life in ways that will exceed your wildest dreams. I am calling you to walk in faith, to trust in my promises, and to embrace the journey I have set before you. Do not miss what I have planned for you. It is greater, more beautiful, and more fulfilling than anything you could ever imagine. Now is the time to step into my plans with boldness and confidence, knowing that I am with you and that I have prepared a future filled with hope and purpose. You are my beloved, and I have great things in store for you. Amen. Beloved, now that you have heard my message, it's time to take action. I have called you not only to know of my plans, but to walk in them with boldness. Your purpose on this earth is uniquely yours, designed by my hand before the foundation of the world. You were created for such a time as this, to fulfill a divine mission that only you can accomplish. Walking in purpose requires courage. There will be times when you may feel unprepared or overwhelmed by the magnitude of the task before you, but remember, I am the one who called you, and I am the one who equips you. You do not walk this path alone. I am by your side, guiding, empowering, and strengthening you every step of the way. You must not allow fear or doubt to paralyze you. Fear is not from me, for I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. When fear arises, remember my promises. I have said that I will never leave you nor forsake you. I have promised that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. I am your shield and your protector, and I go before you to make the crooked places straight. Isaiah 45:2. Be bold in your pursuit of the purpose I have laid out for you. Do not let the opinions of others sway you or cause you to doubt my plan. I have not called you to please people, but to please me. When you walk in obedience to my voice, you will experience a peace that surpasses all understanding, even in the face of opposition. For many of you, stepping into the plans I have for you will require letting go of the past. There are things that have held you back for far too long. Mistakes, regrets, disappointments, and even the opinions of others. But I am calling you to break free from those chains. The past does not define you. Your identity is not rooted in what you have done or what has been done to you. Your identity is rooted in me, and I call you redeemed, chosen, and beloved. I want you to understand that in my eyes, you are a new creation. 2 Corinthians 5:17. The old has passed away, and the new has come. Do not let the enemy deceive you into thinking that your past disqualifies you from the plans I have for you. My grace is sufficient to cover every mistake, every failure, and every misstep. When I look at you, I see you through the lens of my grace and love. Forgive yourself as I have forgiven you. Release the burdens you have been carrying and allow my love to heal the wounds of the past. As you let go of the weight of yesterday, you will find that you are free to run with endurance the race that is set before you. Hebrews 12:1. Your past is not a hindrance. It is a testimony of my faithfulness, grace, and redemption. Use it to glorify me, but do not let it hold you back. Beloved, I have given you precious promises throughout my word. These promises are not just words on a page. They are living and active, meant to be embraced and lived out. I want you to walk in the fullness of everything I have promised you. I have promised you peace that transcends all understanding. Philippians 4:7. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It comes from trusting in me. When storms arise in your life, you can stand firm, knowing that I am your peace and I am in control. Let my peace rule in your heart and mind, guarding you against fear and anxiety. I have promised you joy, unspeakable and full of glory. 1 Peter 1:8. This joy is not based on fleeting happiness, but is rooted in the assurance of my presence and my faithfulness. Even in trials, you can have joy because you know that I am working all things together for your good. Romans 8:28. I have promised you victory over every obstacle and enemy that stands in your way. You are more than a conqueror through Christ who loves you. Romans 8:37. No matter what comes against you, you can stand in the victory that has already been won on the cross. I have defeated every power of darkness, and I have given you authority to walk in my victory. I have promised you abundant life. John 10:10. This abundance is not merely material. It is the richness of life lived in communion with me. It is the abundance of my presence, my provision, and my purpose. As you walk in obedience to my plan, you will experience the fullness of life that I have designed for you. One of the central aspects of my plan for your life is for you to be a light in the darkness. The world around you is filled with confusion, fear, and despair. But I have called you to be a beacon of hope and truth. You are the light of the world, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. As you walk in the light of my love, others will be drawn to that light. They will see the difference in your life and wonder what sets you apart. This is your opportunity to share the good news of my love, grace, and salvation. Do not be afraid to let your light shine. The world needs the hope that only I can give, and I have chosen you to be a vessel of that hope. Live in such a way that your life reflects my glory. Let your words, actions, and attitudes be a testimony of my goodness. Be quick to forgive, quick to love, and quick to serve. As you do, you will be a living testimony of my power to transform lives. In every situation, ask yourself how you can bring my light into the darkness. Whether it's in your workplace, your community, or your family, you have the power to make an eternal impact. Your life is a living testimony of my love and grace, and through you, I want to reach others who are lost and searching. As you walk in the plans I have for you, it is essential that you remain humble and dependent on me. Pride is the downfall of many who have started well but failed to finish the race. Do not allow pride to take root in your heart, for it will distance you from me. Remember, it is not by your might, nor by your power, but by my Spirit that you will accomplish the plans I have for you. Zechariah 4:6. Humility keeps you in a posture of dependence on me. When you recognize that every blessing, every victory, and every success comes from my hand, you will remain grounded in my grace. Humility also keeps your heart open to correction and growth. There will be times when I need to refine you, to shape your character for the greater work I have in store. Do not resist my correction, for it is a sign of my love for you. Just as a loving father disciplines his child, I discipline those I love to produce a harvest of righteousness. Hebrews 12:6-11. When you stay humble before me, I can trust you with greater responsibility and greater blessings. Those who humble themselves will be exalted in due time. James 4:10. I desire to lift you up and to entrust you with more, but it requires a heart that remains submitted to my will and dependent on my grace. My beloved, now is the time to take action. Do not merely be a hearer of my word, but be a doer. James 1:22. The plans I have for you are not meant to remain dormant. They are meant to be lived out in the fullness of faith and obedience. You have heard my voice, and you know my will. Now, step out in faith and trust that I am with you every step of the way. There is no need to wait for the perfect moment or for everything to fall into place. The perfect moment is now, and I am the one who will make everything fall into place as you move forward in faith. The time for hesitation is over. The time for bold, courageous action is now. I have given you everything you need to fulfill the plans I have for you. My Spirit is within you, guiding and empowering you. My word is your roadmap, and my promises are your assurance. All that remains is for you to say yes to me and to step into the abundant life I have prepared for you. Beloved, the plans I have for you are not just about the here and now. They are about eternity. Your life is part of a greater story, a divine narrative that I am writing. Every step you take in obedience to me is part of that story. Every act of faith, every moment of trust, and every step of surrender brings you closer to the fulfillment of my purpose for your life. Do not be afraid of the future, for it is in my hands. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Revelation 22:13. I have written the story of your life, and it is a story of hope, redemption, and glory. Trust in me, for I have already prepared the way. Walk boldly into the plans I have for you, knowing that I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Amen. Beloved, as you move forward into the plans I have for you, remember to trust in my sovereignty. I am the Lord over all things, and nothing happens without my knowledge or permission. You may not always understand the path I lead you on, but you can trust that I see the end from the beginning. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Isaiah 55:8-9. There will be times when circumstances do not make sense, when you feel as though you're walking through a wilderness with no clear direction. But even in those moments, I am guiding you. I am working behind the scenes, arranging circumstances, opening doors, and closing others to lead you to the place I have prepared for you. Do not lean on your own understanding, but trust in me with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5-6. I have promised that I will make your path straight when you acknowledge me in all your ways. Even when it seems like everything is falling apart, I am still in control. My plans are not thwarted by the actions of others, by circumstances, or even by your own mistakes. I am sovereign, and I will accomplish my purposes in your life as you trust and follow me. When you trust in my sovereignty, you can let go of anxiety and worry. You do not need to strive or struggle to make things happen. I am the one who holds your future, and I will bring to pass what I have spoken over your life in my perfect timing. Rest in the assurance that I am working all things together for your good and for my glory. Romans 8:28. As you journey through the plans I have for you, never forget the importance of dwelling in my presence. Your strength comes from being with me, from spending time in my word, in prayer, and in worship. Apart from me, you can do nothing, but with me, all things are possible. John 15:5, Matthew 19:26. In my presence, there is fullness of joy. Psalm 16:11. No matter what challenges you face, you will find the strength, peace, and joy you need when you draw near to me. Do not neglect time with me in the busyness of life. It is in those quiet moments with me that I will renew your spirit, refresh your mind, and give you the wisdom you need to navigate the path ahead. There is no substitute for my presence. The world will offer many distractions, many things that promise fulfillment and satisfaction, but only I can truly satisfy the deepest longings of your heart. Make time to be with me daily. Let my word dwell richly in you, guiding your thoughts and shaping your actions. Let my spirit fill you afresh, empowering you to live the life I have called you to live. When you abide in me, you will bear much fruit. John 15:5. Your life will be marked by love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22-23. These are the fruits of my Spirit, and they will grow in abundance as you stay connected to me. As you pursue the plans I have for you, know that there will be opposition. The enemy does not want you to fulfill your purpose, and he will do everything he can to discourage, distract, and derail you. But take heart, for I have already overcome the world. John 16:33. The victory is already yours through me, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. When opposition comes, stand firm in your faith. Do not be moved by the lies of the enemy or the challenges that come your way. Remember my promises and declare them over your life. Speak my word with authority, for my word is powerful and will not return to me void. Isaiah 55:11. Resist the enemy, and he will flee from you. James 4:7. You are not fighting this battle alone. I have given you spiritual armor to stand against the schemes of the enemy. Ephesians 6:10-18. Put on the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth, and the shoes of the gospel of peace. Take up the shield of faith to extinguish the fiery darts of the enemy, and wield the sword of the Spirit, which is my word. And above all, pray in the Spirit at all times. Opposition is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. Often, it is confirmation that you are walking in my will. The enemy only attacks those who are a threat to his kingdom, but you have nothing to fear, for I am with you. I will fight for you, and I will give you the victory. Stand firm in your faith, and you will see my deliverance. Beloved, the plans I have for you will often lead you into the unknown. You may not have all the details, and you may not know exactly how everything will unfold. But I am calling you to step out in faith, trusting that I will guide you each step of the way. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am already there. I go before you, and I prepare the way. I will give you the wisdom you need for each decision, and I will provide for you in every season. Just as I led the children of Israel through the wilderness with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, so I will lead you. Exodus 13:21-22. Faith requires stepping out even when you cannot see the whole picture. It means trusting in my character, my goodness, and my faithfulness. I will never lead you into something that is not for your good. Every step of faith you take will bring you closer to the fulfillment of my plans for your life. As you step into the unknown, keep your eyes fixed on me. Do not be distracted by what you see around you. The enemy will try to fill your mind with doubts and fears, but keep your focus on my promises. Peter was able to walk on water as long as his eyes were on me. But when he looked at the wind and the waves, he began to sink. Matthew 14:29-30. In the same way, as long as you keep your eyes on me, you will walk in the supernatural. You will see miracles, breakthroughs, and divine provision in ways you never imagined. Beloved, one of the most important lessons you must learn as you walk in my plans is to trust my timing. I know the desires of your heart, and I know the dreams and visions I have placed within you. But you must trust that I know the perfect timing for everything. There will be times when it seems like my promises are delayed, or that I am not moving as quickly as you would like. But my timing is perfect. I am never early, and I am never late. I work all things according to my divine schedule, and my timing is always for your good. Just as a seed must be planted and given time to grow before it bears fruit, so too must the plans I have for you go through a process of growth and development. Do not become discouraged in the waiting. I am working behind the scenes, preparing you and and preparing the circumstances for the fulfillment of my promises. Waiting is not a passive season, it is an active season of preparation. Use the waiting time to draw closer to me, to grow in faith, and to develop the gifts and talents I have given you. Trust that when the time is right, I will bring to pass everything I have promised you. You will see the fulfillment of my plans, and it will be even greater than you imagined. As I reveal my plans to you, I also invite you into deeper intimacy with me. My plans for your life are not just about what you will do. They are about who you will become in me. I want you to know me more deeply, to experience my love in greater measure, and to walk in closer fellowship with me. I am not just your creator. I am your Father. I want to have a personal, intimate relationship with you. I want to walk with you, talk with you, and share my heart with you. I want to be your closest friend, your confidant, and your source of strength. Seek me with all your heart, and you will find me. Jeremiah 29:13. I long to reveal myself to you in ways you have never experienced before. I want to pour out my love, my peace, and my joy into your life in overflowing measure. As you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. James 4:8. This journey we are on together is not just about fulfilling a purpose. It is about deepening our relationship. The more you know me, the more you will trust me. And the more you trust me, and the more you trust me, the more you will see my plans unfold in your life. Beloved, my plans for you are good. They are filled with hope, purpose, and a future beyond what you can imagine. I have created you for such a time as this, and I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill my purpose for your life. As you walk in obedience to my voice, as you trust in my timing, and as you remain rooted in my presence, you will see the fulfillment of everything I have spoken over you. There will be challenges along the way, but I am with you. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. Trust in me, for I am faithful. The future is bright, and the best is yet to come. Beloved brothers and sisters, thank you for joining me in receiving this urgent message from God today. As we continue to walk together in faith, remember that the Lord's plans for your life are filled with hope, love, and divine purpose. His message is not just for you, but for those around you who may not yet hear his call. So, if this message has touched your heart and soul, I invite you to share it with others by liking this video and leaving a comment below with your reflections or prayers. Let's build a community of faith that uplifts one another in these important times. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel, God's Message for Today, so you never miss a single word of what the Lord has prepared for you. Each day brings new revelations, new guidance, and new opportunities to draw closer to God. Click the notification bell to stay updated on each daily message of faith, hope, and love. Together, let's spread the word of God to all corners of the earth. Be blessed, stay faithful, and until we meet again in the next message, may God's peace and grace cover you and your family. Amen.